Statement of Additional Information, which is also known as SAI document. It is part of mutual fund offer document. Cover page of scheme information document contains the below details about the SAI. The investors are advised to refer to the Statement of Additional Information SAI for details of the fund name, mutual fund, tax and legal issues and general information on, and then the website. This is the format from SEBI. SAI is incorporated by reference, is legally a part of the scheme information document. For a free copy of the current SAI, please contact your nearest investor service center or log on to our website. The scheme information document should be read in conjunction with the SAI and not in isolation. So this was the format prescribed by SEBI, and here at the bottom it is example from one of the mutual fund. The investors are advised to refer to the Statement of Additional Information for details of Axis Mutual Fund. This is the name of the fund, Axis Mutual Fund, tax and legal issues and general information on www.axismf.com. This is the website of the mutual fund. And the same detail, the main reason for showing this is that every SID document will contain this detail, so that customers should know that they also need to look at the SAI document. Origin of SAI. Earlier, AMFI committee recommended that offer document may be split into two parts, a scheme information document and statement of additional information. SAI shall incorporate all statutory information on mutual fund. So what all of the information are there inside SAI? Certain tax, legal and general information, details of the fund and its constitution, all information on key personnel of the AMC and associates such as registrars, custodian, bankers, auditor and legal counsel. Here I would suggest to take a copy of SAI from any mutual fund house and read it. By reading this document, you will get to know the structure of mutual fund, and also you will be knowing the duties, roles, responsibility and many more details you will get to know by reading SAI. Let's have a look of table of contents for the SAI. So here, constitution of the mutual fund, sponsor, trustee, asset management company. So here you can see that you can get detail of a different body involved in a mutual fund, important instructions, and then rights of the unit holders of the scheme, investment valuation norms, tax, legal and general information, tax treatment for investors and the mutual fund, legal information, general information. So if you want to know what would be the short-term capital gain tax or long-term capital gain tax or any other taxes or any other detail, then in this SAI document it is possible to know. Here I have taken example of SBI mutual fund to provide some detail related to first few parts of table of content. First is information about sponsor, AMC and trustee company. Constitution of the mutual fund. Here I would like to read it because it is important. SBI mutual fund has been constituted on June 29th, 1987 as a trust in accordance with the provision of the Indian Trust Act 1882 2 of 1882, with State Bank of India SBI as the sponsor and SBI Mutual Fund Trustee Company Private Limited as the trustee. The trust deed has been registered under the Indian Registration Act 1908. The mutual fund was registered with SEBI on December 23, 1993 under registration code MF 009/93/3. So here it talks about the constitution of the mutual fund, when it was incorporated and other details. Then comes the sponsor. So in constitution of mutual fund, we saw that State Bank of India is the sponsor for SBI mutual fund. SBI Mutual Fund is sponsored by State Bank of India, one of the largest public sector bank in India. The sponsor is the settler of the mutual fund trust. The sponsor has entrusted a sum of rupees 5 lakh to the trustees as the initial contribution towards the corpus of the mutual fund. The State Bank of India, having its corporate office at State Bank Bhavan, Madam Kama Road, Mumbai 400021, is the largest public sector bank with 22,010 branches in India and 208 foreign offices spread over 34 countries. As on March 31st, 2019, the largest overseas network among all Indian banks, extensive network along the correspondent banking relationship with more than 235 banks and tie-ups with 56 exchanges across the continent, making SBI a bank with global outreach. SBI also has non-banking subsidiaries in India. State Bank of India holds 63% stake in SBI Fund Management Private Limited. And then the financial performance of the sponsor. So here at high level, sponsor details has been provided. How much sponsor has contributed to form this fund, performance of sponsor. Then comes the trustee. SBI Mutual Fund Trustee Company Private Limited, through its board of directors, shall discharge its obligation as trustee of the SBI Mutual Fund. The trustee ensures that the transactions entered into by the AMC are in accordance with the SEBI regulations and will also review the activities carried on by AMC. So when you read SAI documents, you will get to know more about the sponsor, trustees, custodian, asset management company, registrar, who all are the party involved in that particular mutual fund. You will be able to know details of that. Asset management company. SBI Fund Management Private Limited is a private limited company incorporated under the Companies Act 1956 on February 7, 1992. And then its address. This is important. SBI FMPL has been appointed as the asset management company of the SBI Mutual Fund by the Trustees White Investment Management Agreement IMA dated May 14, 1993, and also a supplemental IMA thereto on 28th April 2003, and the same have been replaced by restated and amended investment management agreement entered into between SBI MFT CPL and SBI FMPL on December 29, 2004. So these all are the brief detail about the sponsor, AMC and trustees asset management company.